Good morning. How you doing this morning? This is Keith Neal, your creativity coach for Morning Cup of Keith. And today, as I talk about the continuing uh, topic on fear, I want to share about another fear that is common for us entrepreneurs. And before we go into that, I just want to talk about the definition of fear a little bit more. If you we hear a lot about fear. We hear about the acronym of that a lot of business people say about fear, false evidence appearing real. The definition of fear, an unpleasant emotion caused by the belief that someone or something is dangerous, likely to cause us pain or threat. And so that's a big thing to look at for fear is causing pain. And it could be emotional pain, it could be physical pain. Maybe because you're so stressed out, it could cause you to hurt your muscles, hurt your body. Or it could be a threat to your financial, situation. And today I'm talking about taking risks. I want to just talk about the risk definition. So a situation involving exposure to danger, experiencing harm or loss. So those are just like fear and risk. There's a lot of experiencing loss, pain, threat, harm, danger. And so that's a common fear that a lot of us business builders are going to experience. And it's a common fear for people in the public. Anybody in your personal life, that's just going to be a common fear. So as a business owner, you must take risks because otherwise you're not going to elevate your business. So taking risks is going to be something that's an average, normal thing to do. So, and that's in order to get you to a higher level and become successful, is to be able to get those, take those risks. Otherwise, you're not going to make that level up. Whenever I think of level up, I always think of video games and how if you don't take the risk, you are not going to level up to the next. You're not going to get to the next level, and then you're not going to stay at that level if you're not taking risks. I know a lot of video gamers have used cheat codes over the years, and they're just taking away from themselves experience and being able to master something. So we don't want to use cheat codes. Got to take those risks, whether they're real or digital. And when we take risks, it's not simple. It's not, some people, it looks like it's nothing to them. Like they can just do it and it's no big deal. But it's not always simple. So you're going to put your business and you on the line for reputation, and everything you take. It could be that you could ruin your reputation if that risk goes bad. So you're going to want your risks to be well calculated and strategically planned, so it can pay off for you, so you can have extraordinary success. So you could have that success, or it could fail miserably. These are things that you just have to, you attempt, you make those risks, you take those attempts, overcome that fear, overcome the fear of taking risks. Because again, you can't do business without it. So a practical approach is to acquire as much information as possible. You can do that through other business people, mentors, researching, reading books. There's so many successful people that read books on business, and these business books are they're timeless. They're going to stand the test of time. You can spend time crunching statistics before making important decisions, so that and then so that your anxiety gets channeled into a plan rather than to fear. Now, as we know, there's no guarantees in life, particularly in business. So every decision could be a calculated risk. When it comes to that, is like, if you take the risk, you succeed. Your success is, you're on that next level, and your success is so much better. Is taking that risk, taking that time. I think about these videos where these people are on these glass bridges, and there's one in Japan. I think it's Japan, where it makes it look like the glass is breaking, and the reaction of people, and they're just hanging onto the railing, and they're crying because it's so frightening and so scary. But they don't understand. They're on solid. It's on solid glass. They can see through, but they can see the risks, and they get so frightened, and they just can't function. They can't walk. And where there's other people that just walk across, just like they're walking across air, but they're being held because they've calculated it. They understood that in their position, what they're doing, there's no danger. So you can create a successful business in taking the risks that you need. Again, you want to make sure that those are planned out. They're you thought enough in advance. You're not taking you're not taking foolish risks. You've thought about it. You planned it out. So these risks, as I mentioned, they're necessary. You need to do them. So getting over that fear risk, of taking that risk is going to bring you the success you need. We all fail. I talked about that in another video where we all, if we fail forward and get back up again. So, and you're going to learn from it. Make sure you learn from it and go forward. All right. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day here. And I need to say this at the beginning of my videos is please like and subscribe, and please hit the alert button and share these videos with other people that may need them, or just share them with families and friends. You never know if they're looking to embark on their own business going forward. All right. See you again on the next video.